Is Love Is Blind Habibi the best Love Is Blind yet? If you have been following this channel, which you should subscribe to and like my video and share my video as well. Love Is Blind Habibi, there's a source that Love Is Blind Habibi has that it's undeniable. The drama, I was not expecting drama from Love Is Blind UK like that, but Love Is Blind Habibi, I was really curious to know how it's going to go, because when you hear Love Is Blind Habibi, you think culture first. You think religion, you think affluence. At least that's what I think. So I wanted to know how they're going to really merge it in. At first, I'm just going to confess, when the season started, I was not into this. I was not into it at all. I didn't like it at all. But before I knew it, at that same episode, I quickly started because the thing that's most interesting about Love Is Blind Habibi is that the people are authentically themselves. There's no faking here. There's no faking here. They are to the T, and they were so eager to showcase their true colors. They were authentically themselves. You cannot take it away from every single person, whether you like them, you don't like them. This is me. That's what they was like. This is me. That was the entire vibe they cast. But and I have not seen that in any Love Is Blind yet. I've started Love Is Blind Mexico. I've seen Love Is Blind UK. I've seen the original Love Is Blind, and I'm yet to see people in Love Is Blind US, see the drama that is going on there, because people have refused to authentically be themselves. But Love Is Blind Habibi, no. So if you have not seen Love Is Blind Habibi, do yourself a favor and press play today. It's 9 episodes long, and I am at the edge of my seat waiting for a reunion. I have questions and I need them answered. But let's dive deep into this Love Is Blind Habibi. I hope we can get a second season 2, because these people are really interested. My honest opinion about the interaction in the pods, I think in Love Is Blind Habibi, they did not really discuss anything in depth in the pods. They just really talked about a lot of surface level things, and they relied on connection. If either of the party thinks you can fit into their world, then let's go for it. There were talks in the pods about personal life, but at the same time, I think compared to other Love Is Blind, that's UK, US, and the others, I think that these people, they really glossed over some big issues. Coming out of the pods, we had 5 couples for the couples getaway, but there was a couple as well that now had to join later on, a couple that they were not so sure after the reveal. Asma prefers guys who work out. She has this active lifestyle, and Katab said he had been through something in the past years, and he just had this weight fluctuation that happened. So he was on the big side when the doors were open for them to see each other. They decided to take things slow at first, but man realized, good girl. I think Katab is a good guy. So that was the reason that I decided to take it slow. I was so pissed because Katab in the pods revealed that he has been through a lot of rejections in his life. Judging from what they was shown, because you cannot really be too quick to judge people like that. He seems like a sweet guy. So Asma just leaving him just because he doesn't work out, which he can do anytime. You can teach him to work out. Not like teaching like his mother, but you can influence him to work out and maintain a healthy lifestyle. I don't think that was such a deal breaker. And thank God that Asma came to her senses and they flew to join the other couples. That's the other 5. But at the end of the episode, as we await the reunion episode, we have just 3 couples who made it to the finale, and we had this wild roller coaster of breakups. For the couples who broke up and did not make it to the altar, we have Kama and Amar. This couple, visually appealing, visually pleasing. I think Amar loves Kama so much. I think Kama loves him too. She's my favorite personality in this entire Love Is Blind Habibi. She's such a free-spirited, sweet and glamorous lady, but they broke up because Kama chose dancing. Amar, from the jump, already expressed that he doesn't want his lady dancing. But Kama loves the art, and she thought that this is something that you can negotiate and talk about. I grew up in Nigeria, and I'm Nigerian, so there are some kind of similarities in the attitude of the people, especially the men. Because there's this ego that was there as well. I don't care, to me it's ego. Even though you have an issue with dancing, this person, they love arts. And Kama even told him that it's not belly dancing. It's a big X once you talk about dancing. So yes, that's how Kama and Amar discontinued their relationship. And you know what Netflix did for us? Netflix added a clip of Kama dancing after the breakup. So When I tell you, watch Love Is Blind Habibi, watch Love Is Blind Habibi and thank me later. Then Simo and Haja, these two, I think both of them were arrogant. Both of them are arrogant people. Simo had an issue with Shafiq, and because Haja did not come to his defense, he broke up with her. And Haja too, she's not a saint in this issue as well. I think they were both arrogant people and they broke up their engagement. I don't think Nora liked Mido at all. She just picked him because the other connection she made in the pod went for other girls. From the revelation, there was no spark there, and they went on holiday. This man, but I don't think anybody should be treated that way. She ignored him, according to him, and we also saw it too that she just cared about herself. There was no extension. There was no depth in the conversation. She didn't want to share anything with him. She just wanted to be pretty, and she just wanted him to admire her, admire this magnificent human in front of you. That's all Nora is asking for. She does not want any other depth. There was even a time the man, Mido, came to her during breakfast and he told her that he has to speak to her about something, like what was affecting him or bothering him. And she said, I don't want to talk about it. So Mido had to break up with her for that. And I, honest to God, support him for that. So for the couples that made it through and made it to the altar, Mohammed and Safa, if you ask me, I will admit that I was scared that no couple is going to make it to the altar. And even if they make it to the altar, it would just be no across board. But for Mohammed and Safa, I really like Safa as well. Safa she has a very busy schedule, so that's why I thought this relationship would not work. Because Mohammed kept on saying, I think that will be an issue later on though, if you ask me. I think that will be an issue. Yes, later on. I'm not wishing anything bad on a relationship, not at all. But I just accept that it didn't show us. But to me, it's at a point it felt like it just swept it aside, her busy schedule. Even though her mother asked him that, oh, Safa is always very busy, what do you think? And he said, I'll work it out and everything. So she already revealed that after their wedding, she'll have to leave because she has to go for work. So yeah, but they said yes at the altar. Then Shafiq and Donia. I've not talked about this cute pair. They are really cute. I'll give that to them, that both of them are so cute. Donia and Shafiq, they said no for now, that they want to work it out, wait a little. Another thing that I noticed, that was a big issue in Love Is Blind Habibi, is that the Arabian culture is alien to this. Let us get married right now. The way it is in other cultures. A good example would be the Americans that can just marry in under a week or a few days. But the Arabians know they are processed to this. They have traditions. They have values, family values especially. So that was actually a major concern to a lot of people. So the parents were of the opinion that it's happening too fast. So for Shafiq and Donia, they decided to wait, that okay, after that they're not breaking up the engagement, they're not just saying yes, and I was just get married just yet. And if you ask me, I think that reunion is not going to work. I'm hoping and waiting for the reunion, but I don't think that Donia is going to continue with Shafiq, because if they wanted to, they would have. There was no reason for them to hold back anymore, except for Shafiq's attitude and Donia still being attached to her mother. But that could have worked, because when Donia took Shafiq to meet her, her mom was very receptive. Her mom accepted him with open arms. When Shafiq took Donia to see his parents, it was a beautiful experience. And Shafiq's mother really liked Donia. That she thought she was the perfect daughter-in-law. Shafiq's father was also receptive of Donia. Shafiq took Donia to Lebanon to see his grandparents, and his grandparents, I think they were the wisest of the bunch, obviously, but they loved Donia. They approved of the engagement. So why are we waiting again? And I think that Donia also had that reservation that he might be a playboy, in quotes. So I don't think it's going to work. And finally, Asma and Khatab. Asma and Khatab, like I was saying about the families being worried about time, and that it's going on the experience is happening too fast. So Asma's parents, they did not really give their blessing, although they like Khatab, but they still think, okay, they couldn't just wrap their head around the fact that their eldest daughter went for an experiment and now she's getting married, and now they just also be happy about it. So they were not at the wedding. So for that's why they did not go through the wedding. But I believe, because this is actually my couple, because I like Khatab, I believe that it's going to pull through. I think that when come the reunion, they'll be sitting together. I strongly believe, I'm putting my stamp on this one. I strongly believe it. I would really recommend Love Is Blind Habibi. Like I said earlier, the people were authentic to the T. With some attitude I saw in Love Is Blind Habibi, you might think that people want to consider it or say, oh, I don't want people to see this part of me. But no, people showed themselves to the fullest, and that's what I really admire about it. And there's also something about Love Is Blind Habibi that is just really premium quality. I don't know if you understand me. There's just a huge disparity between Love Is Blind Habibi and every other Love Is Blind. The way, although I'm not really a fan of how their pods were decorated though, but every other thing, they showed us a lot of steps for the wedding, especially the part they showed us Shafiq and Donia's wedding planning process. There's just something, even their hangout spots are really nice. There's something really premium about Love Is Blind Habibi. And yeah, so far, it's my favorite Love Is Blind yet. Let me know if you have seen Love Is Blind Habibi, your main highlights. What's your favorite personality? My favorite personality has to be, in one line, Safa and Kama. Love those women so much. For the men, none. They were so good looking. Every man in Love Is Blind Habibi's chef's kiss, good looking. But I don't want to dive into the entire culture and everything, no, because I'm going to be very respectful of everybody's culture. But I don't think I need any of the men. I prefer the women's personalities more than the men's. So yeah, let me know if you have seen Love Is Blind Habibi. What was the major ick for you? Major ick for me was Amar saying that he doesn't want Kama dancing. Then Simo is just a very arrogant person. Yeah, Simo's fights, there's just a lot of highlights. I think the entire season is the major highlights, if you ask me. So it was that good. So let me know in the comments what you think. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, do take good care of yourself. Goodbye.